Hi, class. You have a couple of discussion boards coming up, and you have been added to a group. And so I just wanted to show you a little bit about that. So first of all, if you come over here, you'll see a group's discussion board, slash. Now you have a discussion board coming up where you are going to select that. I will talk about that. In addition, you've been added to a group. Now, of course, I'm not in a group, but you will only see one, and it'll say this is your group or team. When we come back to weekly folders, you will see that this week you're going to finish the Assess My Diet, and next week you're going to talk about it with your group. And so your discussion board is already posted. Even though I have the button on the side, I will always put a button in your groups as well so you can find your group. In addition, I wanted to tell you a little bit about Forks Over Knives and Game Changer. So coming up ahead of you, you will select one discussion board and you will participate in watching a documentary and discussing it. Here is all the information that you need for everything. So I've given you a trailer for both of them so you can kind of decide which one you want. I've given you the groups where you will select which students have already started to sign up, which is actually why I'm talking about it today. Just please make sure that you only join one group. If you make a mistake, please email me. I'm happy to pull you out of a different group. But if you join two groups, you will block another student from even being able to be in a discussion board because I only made enough slots for one student to have one discussion board. In addition, in this discussion board, you will have to do some research. And so I've given you some information here on what a peer-reviewed journal article is and what I'm looking for specifically in this class when I talk about doing research. I would strongly suggest, like I said, you will sign up for one of these, and let's just say I'm going to do Game Changer. Go through and read what the discussion board will be, and that way you can prepare for it. This will take you a little bit of time. I don't do a ton of discussion boards. I only do them if I think they're going to be really cool, basically. And so I give you a little bit of time to complete this, as you'll come back and see. You will do this pretty much over 3 weeks. This is also why I've given you a folder out here. Typically, when an assignment's going to span past a couple of weeks, I usually will also create a folder outside of those weeks, so you don't always have to go back to the inside of one of the weeks. I also will put links here too. A little redundant, but I just want to make sure you don't ever feel lost. So you will see that your final due date is here. The other thing I want to bring to your attention is that the due dates in Gradebook will never work with a discussion board. And so, for example, next week you have a discussion board where your original post is due on Wednesday and your peer responses are due on Sunday. The due date in Gradebook will only say Sunday. You will not receive credit for anything done late. Go back to my policies, discussion boards, anything where you have to interact with other individuals will never be accepted even a minute late. It's not fair to your fellow students. And so make sure that you are actually looking at your due dates. Again, these are all outlined in your schedule. And of course, I put them all on the outside of your weekly folders as well to help you keep track. It's going to be really wise from here on out to always be looking ahead. I will always have multiple weeks open for you. And so this gives you an opportunity to plan what you're doing. And if you know that you have a lot coming up, like I know I have a busy end of February, then I can work ahead right now. I always want to make that available to you. So I will continue to open things up. All right. If you have questions about your group or about Game Changer or Forks Over Knives, that discussion board, please let me know. Again, read through everything I've posted and then let me know if you have a question. Have a great day.